Today, we will systematically study the drawing techniques for plaster cast portrait combinations. The focus of this lesson is how to handle the structural relationships, spatial depth, and light shadow consistency when drawing multiple plaster heads within one composition. First, let's be clear about one key point. A combination is not a simple pile of bits, an organic organization of structure and rhythm. Sketching stage. Overall observation comes before local detail. Before you begin your sketch, take a step back and observe the overall relationships in the composition. Ask yourself a few important questions. Which head is the main subject? Which ones are secondary? Are there proportions and harmony? Have you left enough breathing space on the page, or is it too crowded? Before putting down any solid lines, lightly sketch the general elliptical shapes and tilt directions of the heads. Do not start with facial features. We need to first build a structural framework when working with multiple heads. Make sure their gaze directions vary but interact, so the composition comes to life with a sense of dialogue. Light and shadow. Unified lighting. Organized layers. Lighting is the key to a successful plaster head combination. In class, I recommend using a single directional side light. This not only emphasizes volume, but also creates a clear sense of contrast and rhythm. The main head should have a well-defined light-shadow boundary, with rich tonal layering. Secondary heads can be handled more softly, but highlight and shadow directions must remain consistent. The background should contribute to the sense of space. It shouldn't be left blank white. Use a subtle atmospheric gray. Pay attention to the contrast between foreground and background. Lines on the frontmost head can be slightly stronger, while background heads should be treated more softly to suggest spatial depth. A common mistake students make is trying to render every head with equal detail, which results in a cramped, overwhelming composition with no visual hierarchy.